The worst thing vibe coders could ever have not had the foggiest idea about has happened. There's a new React server component exploit that's been given the CVSS score of 10 and shit is on fire. This is actually a pretty big deal.
So 10 is, it's 10 out of 10, right? So it's the worst.
Critical, yeah.
Heck, yeah.
The server is the safest place to be. It's where you store your environment variables. It's where you run code that means that people are authenticated, that they it's really like the last line of defense, which should be bulletproof. Yet with an exploit that React have revealed on their server components, you can run server actions with zero permissions. Like, you can do anything. You can expose environment variables, you can contact databases, you can do all this. And the nerdiness of it is, in JavaScript, everything is an object. Even functions are objects. Objects have a hidden, in fact, if we were to inspect, so what I did there was I just created a new object, right? And then console logged the object, and automatically it's got this prototype. And then inside of here, you've got all of this secret stuff. And some of this stuff, or some of this, and it basically exploits the fact of this prototype that you can then you can access other bits of code on the server through this. So there was the get method. They were able to call the secret get method on objects that have data stored in them. So, this is all incredibly nerdy, but just to know that this is kind of how they've exploited it. And if you're running anything Next.js or whatever, update to the latest version that you can. Really simple. You can ask Claude Code to do it, and it even worked out that Payload haven't updated to the latest version of React, so it's the patch version that you want to update to. And then on top of that, within the last day, they found 2 more exploits that you need to update to. So if you updated based on this this exploit that's just happened, they found 2 more. One of them was a denial of service exploit. Another one was source code exposure in this. So it's shit is on fire. It's pretty bad. Yeah. It's pretty bad. The denial of service one is I don't think it's a 10, but it is it's critical. 7.5. So, man, and this has been, by the way, this has been in React since day dot. So they've got to provide this patch on all of the versions of React. Actually, no, has it been day dot, or maybe day dot of server components, which is like a year or 2 old or whatever. So there's going to be a lot of websites out there that use this version. So yeah, pretty big deal. And it goes into what you were saying as well about software just becoming absolute garbage at the moment.
Yeah. Everything. My browser crashed.
So you see it there. You don't need to, the fact that you're just making the window size. What happens if you make the right-hand side smaller? Has he crashed again? Guys, let me know in the comments. Has he crashed again? Because this happened last time.
I might have 1,000 tabs, but my computer should be able to handle that. We are talking about HTML. I don't know. I feel like we see with this level of carelessness with AI, software will just get more and more trash. We will have less optimization in most things, and I speculated it's in part due to the pressures that developers are being put under to deliver fast. That is true. Yes.
Quality assurance cuts on QA testing and things like that. It's gone from, agile was this idea of delivering value quickly in order to learn and bring that back into the tool or the product to learn what actually people want. But you still need a robust testing process to go along with that. Cuts are being made and all the rest of that. Maybe this information or this commitment or dedication to quality is just getting lost. But I just don't know. I just do not know. This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd+AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.